Speaking of love, can you believe Valentine's Day is right around the corner? No, I couldn't believe that either. It's so amazing. It feels like it comes around like once a year, and it does. And a very special time for me, like a very special time. All these people have lovers, all these people have boyfriend and girlfriends. It's my 18th year anniversary of being single on Valentine's Day. Most people aren't single for 18 years, and some people are single for 18 years, but they've been like in a relationship during one of those. I've been single all 18. Can you believe that? Yeah, I can't either. I cry myself to sleep at night most days. Here's the thing. Yes, do I want to be in a relationship? Absolutely. Am I lonely? Absolutely. Does being single feel sad and alone and just really like emotional? Yeah. But there's times you can think of negatives, but it's time to think of the positives. There's only so many nights that you can continuously cry into your pillow. So if you're watching this before Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day, or after Valentine's Day, say to yourself, you're special and you're loved. Because if you love yourself, that's all that matters. I'm Stephanie Renee Simpson, and I'm single forever. Just kidding. I'm scared of nuns, and I don't want to be one. I don't want to be one. I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to have twins. Maybe I just see this, but I see like all these people who like don't want to get married or don't want to have kids or don't want to be in like a real like committed relationship. They're in relationships all the time. They're in relationships, and then like people like me, I'm just kidding. No, like people like me, like I want to like get married and I want to have kids. Like I really do. Even though I'm not in a relationship, I still love Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is about love, and loving others is very special because one kind act to one other can actually help them so much. You don't know, one act of kindness may help their entire life. They may talk about that one act of kindness. Oh, do you remember that person who did this 30 years ago? And they may still remember it, and it may have like helped them. You don't know what people are going through, and one act of kindness and one loving gesture may have helped them, and that's what it's all about. I feel like, yeah, it's sad being single, but the thing is, I'm just waiting for the right person to come along. And yeah, so I may just have to wait a little bit longer than everybody else. Honestly though, I like documenting this kind of stuff because let's say next year I'm not single, that would be amazing. Or I'm single again next year, and that would be sad. There's some good things to being single, which I do want to talk about. I don't think I said that in a weird way, but like you can look at other, like for me, I can look at other guys and I don't have to feel bad because I'm like, oh, I'm in a relationship, I shouldn't be doing that. Because like I'm not. Do you get that? So you have like more options open for you because, well, you have all the options because you're single. Like when you're in a relationship, like you're with that person, you're committed to that person. Like when I get in a relationship, I want to be committed to that person. Commitment is key. You don't start out in a relationship because you have to learn how to love yourself first. And I think that's very important. I think some people rush into relationships and they don't love themselves first. And then the relationship doesn't work out. Because when I have a relationship, I want God to be number one in the relationship for the both of us. It's a three-way relationship. God, the person I'm with, and me. And second of all, I want to be able to love myself before I get into a relationship, because that way I can truly love the other person the way they're supposed to be treated and the way they're supposed to be loved. And they deserve that. Being single can be good. It has its perks, it has its blows. Yeah, you're going to be sad, but if it's what you're meant to be doing at that time, you'll look back when you're in a relationship or when you're still single and think, you know what, it's for the better. And even though you may be single on Valentine's Day, you can still do some really fun stuff. So don't feel like your life has to be boring if you're single on Valentine's Day. Like, you can do some really fun stuff. And I'm very thankful for my dad and my mom because they've always made Valentine's Day feel special for me, even though I have had nobody. You do like a waitressing or anything, work on Valentine's Day because you can get some good tips on that day. I mean, we went to the Cheesecake Factory one time, and the lady there, she was like, the tips are so awesome during Valentine's Day. Like, the tips are so good. So, tips are good on Valentine's Day. Just take that into perspective. People out there being in relationships, spending money. People out there being single, working on Valentine's Day, making money. Yes. Productivity. Productivity, guys. While you're in a relationship or when you're not in a relationship. I'm getting sweaty from this. This is like freaking emotional. I hope you have had or are having a great Valentine's Day. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. And 1 like equals 1 hug and kiss for me that I'm not getting on Valentine's Day. I'm just kidding. I will give you an air hug, guys, for all the people that's single and all the people that are in a relationship, because you guys are still special too. Everybody is special. Everybody should be loved and know that you're loved, because I love you. The person who's watching this, if you're watching this in general, I love you. And like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Deuces.